Hello and welcome back to Family Life Builders TV, where we're building homes and transforming society. My name is Tosin Opeoluwa. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to overcome insecurities in bed. I have this questions from a number of couples who are having this challenge of I want to turn on the lights, I want to turn off the lights, I want to turn on the lights, simply because they just feel, okay, something is wrong, I don't like the way I look, so I really want the lights to be off when I'm having intercourse with my partner. Okay, so let me say it this way. It's very essential for you to love and accept yourself first before another person will be able to accept and love you. It's difficult for a lot of people to feel accepted even when the other person accepts them, simply because they don't even accept who they are. So it's very, very essential for you to actually accept yourself. Once you accept yourself, it's easier for the other person to accept you. So how do you overcome insecurities in bed? The number one way is for you to be present in the act. It's a conscious thing, it's a conscious effort. So when you are present, you're present in the act itself. You're not thinking about how you look, you're not thinking about what the other person is feeling. You're thinking about the act itself and the accompanying enjoyment. You're not thinking about any other thing. You are mindful. We call it mindfulness. You are mindful of what is going on in your life at the moment. Okay. Number two, you participate in the act. One of the reasons why a lot of people don't participate when they are having intercourse with their partner is because they simply they're everywhere. They're thinking about the other person, they're thinking of another person, they're thinking about so many things. So it's hard for them to participate in what is going on. And that way you keep feeling insecure about what is going on, because if you're not thinking about what is going on at the moment and you are not participating, obviously your mind is somewhere else, right? So how do you overcome your insecurities when you are not present and you're not participating? The next thing is ask how you're doing. Sometimes you might feel like you've not done enough in yourself as a result of probably your experience in the past. But in that your marriage, ask your partner, that person, how am I doing? They will tell you how you're doing, right? And then the next thing is learn one or two style every time. I have a friend of mine, Dr. Lumide Okuneye, actually have a book um, that talks about sex in details, and the book is really, really deep. I'm going to find the link and then put it in the description below, or just email me at familylifebuilderstv@gmail.com, and I will give you a link to how you can actually get that book. So get a book, attend seminars, read, and see how you can actually get better in the heart. The next thing is you learn how to satisfy each other, no matter how small or big the instruments are. One of the things that makes people feel insecure in their relationship or intimacy in bed is simply because they feel the instruments are small. The woman might feel the space, the upper side is too small or too big, and then the under is probably too wide or too narrow. The man can feel, oh, the down there is too small or too big, and then it becomes a problem, and people start feeling insecure. For some people, it's their stomach. They feel, okay, this is too big. Even men and women. However, there are several styles that you can do that has nothing to do with how you look, because intent is very important. So, and if you have to enjoy your relationship and feel secure, you have to be intentional about it. And how do you become intentional about these things without you are really looking at the intent? So when you look at the intent is for you to become more closer to your partner, and then become intimate with them and let them enjoy you and you enjoying them. So that's the intent. And so because that's the intent, you don't really look at the instrument, but you look at how you can make the instrument work for you. So if the instrument is going to work for you, then you can learn series of styles on how to make the instrument work for you. I think a lot of those styles are inside that book. They can really help you. So one of the things to look at is ensuring that you don't do a face-to-face with, if the other person, if both of you, or if one of you knows that your stomach is going to keep touching each other and debar you from enjoying one another, then it's okay for you to do a series of styles that will make you not to probably do that. And you can use several other parts of your body to actually enjoy one another, no matter how small or big the instruments are. God created those things, and they are meant for you to enjoy each other, to have intimacy with one another. And then I think the last thing I would love to say here is accept your body. Accept your body because you did not create yourself. And I won't stop talking about self-compassion. Self-compassion is the concept that we can't stop talking about. Accept your body. Have compassion on yourself. Love yourself. You can't have to eat. You can. When we were small, and in primary school, they used to tell us to go and use kuluso. There's this small, tiny, is it insect or something now that you see, you bring it up in the from the soil, and then they will ask you to put it on your breast so that it could be bigger, which is a lie, right? So those things, they are, lack of compassion on yourself. So you need to love yourself, and you need to remember that the size is about the genetic makeup of your parents. Is what you got from your parents. And even if your immediate parents does not look like the way you look, if you look at your generation, you see someone who is exactly the way you look. Most importantly, learn how to use it to enjoy one another. And lastly, let me say this. If someone does not accept you the way you are physically, it's going to be hard for them to accept you in your intimacy period on the bed. Meaning that it's important for you to look at the person you are going to marry. It's very important for you to be sure this person actually loves you for who you are. When people love you for who you are, every other thing becomes easier. So ensure that that person actually loves you, that that person actually accepts you. When they do, they will look beyond how you look, but they will think of how to satisfy you and how you can also satisfy them. I hope this helps somebody. If you have any question, don't hesitate to send me an email at familylifebuilderstv@gmail.com. And thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you like it. Comment, let me know what you think about the video. If you think this is true, that people need to accept themselves before other person can accept them. And I think I will see you next time. Bye for now.